guys, it's Ty. Thanks for watching The Huddle. I'm here with Matt Demecki.
What's up? What's up?
Well, I'll tell you what's up. All right, the Cavs just pulled out the big guns, and they fired David Griffin, shocking everyone, including LeBron James. Matt, a.k.a. LeBron wannabe Jr., was this the right move by the Cavs?
You know, I'm going to have to say yes and no. I'm right on the fence because...
Wait. Before you go on, can I just
okay.
ask you, is it yes and no because you really think yes, but because LeBron said no, you have to show support?
A little bit. But, okay, I'm saying yes, it's a good move because if you look at it this way, David Griffin was a little bit kind of an overrated GM. He gave J.R. Smith a big contract when I don't think he really deserved that. And then he gave Tristan Thompson that really big deal when he hasn't performed these last 2 years. And the reason why I say no, he shouldn't have fired him, because being in Cleveland and being an owner of the Cavaliers, being the GM of the Cavaliers, you have to do everything you can to keep LeBron happy. And even he wasn't even involved in the discussion, and LeBron was like, I'm disappointed. So everybody in Cleveland freaks out. They're like, oh my God, if LeBron's not happy, he's definitely not staying. And I think it's another excuse for him to leave somewhere else. That's where I'm saying no. But I think David Griffin was a little bit overrated GM.
I don't think so. I really don't. Look what he did in his 3 years there. He helped bring that whole city a champ.
He did? Yeah. So LeBron basically recruited Kevin Love.
Okay, first of all, I don't know what you've had this morning, but you're gonna have to tone it down a few notches, like all the way.
I think LeBron's more of a GM than David Griffin was, so I think they're fine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So LeBron is calling the shots, so if you don't like the decisions that were made, maybe it was your boy LeBron.
But like I said, I think he was a little bit overrated. Like, you can't... He's the one that gives contracts to these players, and if they're getting paid overrated amounts, then I don't think you're a good GM.
But honestly, I truly believe that has fallen on the players, because I don't think these players have been consistent. They've showed their potential, they've played excellent, and then all of a sudden when it matters most, like in the playoffs and the finals, where are they? This is not his fault, it's theirs. Honestly, my only question would just be, why did they fire him? What was the decision behind that?
You know, I think it was an ego move by the owner, Dan Gilbert, because before LeBron left the first time, he was kind of upset with some of the moves that wasn't happening for LeBron. They weren't getting any pieces, so he was just like, okay, well, if they're not getting me pieces here, I'm gonna go somewhere else. So I think it's just an ego thing by Dan Gilbert. He's like, look, I'm the one in charge. LeBron's not the owner, and I'm gonna do this to send a message.
Oh, that does make sense to me. But guess what? You're gonna lose him again. He's going to the Lakers. Let's move on, guys. All right, there are rumors swirling around that Kristaps Porzingis might get traded. Would that be a mistake?
I think it would be the dumbest move the Knicks do. And like I said, here comes the ego thing again. Phil Jackson, the president, the CEO, whatever you want to call him.
Watch it with the Phil Jackson bashing, okay?
The thing is, a lot of people say that they haven't talked to the people inside the Knicks organization, hasn't talked to Kristaps Porzingis since the season's over, which is a bad thing because he's literally the only bright spot on the New York Knicks. Carmelo Anthony's not going to be there forever. He's probably going to be there another year. He's probably going to get traded this offseason. You never know.
Yeah.
So he's literally the only thing that they have right now, asset-wise. So getting rid of him would be so dumb, especially for 2 first-round picks.
At the same time, Porzingis has made it clear he's unhappy there, and he's unhappy with the decisions being made. And in fact, remember that tweet that was sent out from his account that the hacker did, that he was gonna go to the Clippers, that he did. So if you're miserable with an organization, I mean, it sucks, but yeah, I do think maybe you should be traded or you should go if you don't want to be there. You can't play your best if you're miserable. You can't.
And there's a lot of teams that would gladly have Porzingis, a bunch of them. You can look at the Clippers. He fits in right with the Clippers. You can look at the Boston Celtics right away. They can compete in the Eastern Conference, at that center position. I mean, he can go anywhere and fit right away. So if Phil Jackson wants to trade him, hey, teams are lining up. They're on the phones already. Celtics want him already now. So.
Exactly. And to be honest, that's what I'm saying. If Kristaps does want to leave, if it's him that wants to leave and Phil's just saying, hey, if you're not happy here, then yeah, I'll make a trade for you, then I do think it's the right decision because you can't play somewhere where you're miserable.
And they're left with nothing, basically. So if they trade Porzingis...
They'll get something. I believe in Phil. He knows basketball more than you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We want to hear from you guys. Was firing David Griffin the right move? And do you think the Knicks will trade Porzingis? Talk to us in the comments below, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.